She said, ooh, my tummy tingling. It's your uterus shedding its lining. That's now all over your crotch. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Happy 2025. I'm so excited for a brand new year of secrets, of your embarrassing stories, of gossip, of periods. Whole nother year of periods. I'm reading your period horror stories today. That's right. I asked you to tell me about your most embarrassing time of the month and y'all came through. And to top it off, I'm ranking them. So let me introduce you to the rankings. In the green, we have Same Bestie. This has also happened to me. It's kind of like a canon event when you have a uterus. Above that is You're Joking. For the sake of you and everyone, I really hope you're kidding and this is a joke. Above that in the middle ground is Sucks, but you'll be okay. This was a little bit embarrassing, but you know, it's not the worst thing ever. It could have been worse. Just brush it off. Above that is Stay in your room. This was a little bit embarrassing. You might want to take a time out and not leave your bedroom for a bit. Let it cool over. Above that, in the red, worst of the worst, is simply Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. This didn't happen. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself because this was that bad that I'm going to deny. But anyways, go grab your snacks, go grab your tea, feel free to rank along with me, and let's get into this tea. My best friend was at school and got her first period and no one told her about it. She was in the bathroom crying and I was texting her what to do. She called me, so I put my phone under my arm and put my head down so I could whisper to her. Then my face accidentally put her on speaker, so the whole class heard her say, "Do you have any pads or anything?" while she was sobbing. By the way, we were also taking a test, so it was silent. She stopped being friends with me the next day because I embarrassed her. Sis, it's not that deep. I mean, sure, it's an embarrassing moment, but like ending a friendship over, it's just a period. If I was her, I would have stayed in my room. Take a self-care day. My body's bleeding for the first time. I'm just gonna lay in bed for a bit, especially after an entire class heard that I was, having my period for the first time. Aside from that, I don't think it's that bad. Also, I didn't purposely embarrass you. You think I wanted to put my phone on speaker on purpose while I'm taking a test? Getting myself in trouble just to embarrass you over a natural bodily function? Nah, it's not that deep. It's really not. I'm so sorry you lost a friend, but then again, was she really a friend? During year 6 camp, I changed my pad and some girls were laughing at me. I had no idea what they were laughing at. After that, I had some climbing challenge and I put the harness on, not knowing that my bloody pad was stuck to my pants and had fallen from the rock climbing wall onto the person behind me, which was my crush. So now to this day, my crush still tells everyone about it. I mean, to be honest, if I had a bloody pad fall on me, I would also tell everyone. I get it, this is why I would simply gaslight gatekeep girl boss, because what do you mean? My period blood on my dirty pad that was on my cooch just fell onto someone, and of all people, it's the person I have a fat crush on. Oh no, you can't recover from this. I am so sorry. Thoughts and prayers. I mistakenly used the biggest size tampons for a while thinking S stood for small. My dumb self went through so much trauma trying to pull them out thinking it was normal, so my mom told me S did not stand for small. Have I used a tampon since? Hell no, and I probably never will again from that trauma. Listen, you are not dumb, because that is such a valid thought. Why does S not stand for small?
America, explain!
S stands for small and literally everything else. Small, medium, large. But for tampons, we need regular, super, extra super, or is it super, super? I don't know. Light, which I get it because it's like the flow, like a light flow, a regular flow, a super flow. But could we not have done a small flow, a large flow? I don't know. Would that have made too much sense? I also thought S in a tampon stood for small. It's so valid. So same bestie. When it comes to women's sizes, we can just never get it right, ever. My friends and I were talking about our periods. They got a piece of my hair in their mouth and they said, "The aftermath of your period, you shed your hair, right?" And I went, "No." And they said, "Oh, it's your skin, right?" And I totally forgot what the thing was called when you get your period. So I said, "It's your urinal tract or something?" Sis, you're joking, right? Your uterus? You got the whole you thing, so I'll give you a little bit of points, but then I'm nah, because only urine comes from the urinary tract. So you almost had it. Barely. You were in the same body region. But regardless, I actually love this trend that we've started, which is just telling people that we like shed our skin on our periods. That is one of my favorite things that we as a society have done. New cycle, new period, new me. I love it. I do. We should start some more rumors. Like maybe our toenails fall off during our period. I'm open to hearing your ideas. When I was 11, I got my period for the first time in class. I asked my teacher to go to the toilet, but as soon as I stood up, a boy yelled, "Look, it's Aunt Flo!" I went to the bathroom, got a pad, and absolutely cried. This would have been enough for me to stay in my room at 11 years old. It's middle school. Anything that happened in middle school is the most embarrassing thing to ever happen. My entire middle school experience, the whole thing was embarrassing. So yes, this would have been enough for me to lock myself in my room. Maybe even a tower like Rapunzel and just kind of stay there. But really? Homie? Why are you yelling? I'm so glad your eyes work. I will admit, I'm impressed that he knew it was a period. Literally the bare minimum. Oh my God, he knows what a period is. Just time out, sis. Just time out. I was on my third day and particularly overdosed on sweets so that I'd get more flow to stop my cramps. The one day I didn't ask my friend to spot if I stained my skirt, I ended up staining it. Went to the washroom to change without anyone telling me I had a big ass stain on my skirt, but luckily it was a girls' school, so half of my dignity was saved.
Wait a damn minute.
What do you mean you ate more sweets to hopefully get your flow to stop your cramps? Sugar makes your period worse. Oh, sis. When you're on your period, you want to stay away from like really sugary foods and like really salty foods and like carbonated things. Like basically when you're on your period, in order to have like no cramps or little cramps, you want to eat super healthy. So I think you had that flipped. Probably why your cramps were so bad. But aside from that, this sucks, but you'll be okay because hey, I feel like it is a canon event to get a period stain at one point or another. And the fact though that it happened at an all-girls school, even better. Everyone there would understand the struggle. So it really could have been a lot worse, and it probably was a lot worse than it needed to be because you gave yourself really bad cramps by eating so much sugar.
Comment. You're not supposed to eat sugar, it's bad for you.
My period horror story was not being subscribed to Just Sharon. So true, bestie. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to have a period horror story where you weren't subscribed to Just Sharon, so you should subscribe to Just Sharon. Me, please subscribe. One time I was sitting on my friend's lap in a car. I didn't know, but I was on my period, and I bled all over her lap, and we were both wearing white. We both had to go into a store like that to buy new shorts / pants. Many boys were laughing at us. P.S. I love you too. Forget the boys. You're joking. Really, homie? Really? You're gonna laugh over a period stain? That's so childish. But I don't want to say it, but you know, I'm gonna have to say it.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
Why are you wearing white? I would actually avoid it the week before my period, the week of my period, and the week after my period. So in reality, you got 1 week in your cycle to wear white. Everything else is a gamble. You know what? Let's actually flip it. You got a new pair of pants out of it. So actually, was it really that bad? It's all about perspective.
Period, sis.
When I was in 7th grade, I wore white sweatpants.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And I didn't know. I bled through them until I sat down at a desk and I left a big ass blood stain and someone said, "Ew, WTF is that?" I wanted to die. LMAO. I mean, same bestie. If you have a uterus and you experience periods, it is a canon event that at one point or another you will unexpectedly leak and have a period stain and feel ashamed and embarrassed of it, even though it's technically nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. It's actually more of a nuisance, an inconvenience, because it's like, great, now I gotta go home, I gotta scrub these, and then I gotta let them soak, and then I gotta scrub again, and now I gotta do laundry. It's so annoying. But also to the kid that was like, what is that? What do you mean, what is that? It's blood. It's a red liquid. What other thing could it be? Ketchup? Red punch? I don't know. Girl, let me tell you. So there's this girl, we'll call her Isabel, who literally started arguing with me over my own period. So she encountered a YouTube short I made where I restocked my period products, and she started telling me that one box of pads, like the 24 count, should last 6 freaking months. What? And telling me that I don't need that many products and that tampons are only for 18 years and older?
Huh?
And that I'm wasting money on stuff I should only have to restock every 6 months. Anyways, love you too. That's insane. Isabella. Babes, who is telling you about periods? You need to watch my video. Subscribe to Just Sharon if you're out there, Isabel, because let me tell you, it is not like this at all. 24 pads in 6 months?
I'm scared.
That is so impossible. Let's say you're changing a pad 3 times a day. That's giving yourself like 8 hours with a pad. That might even be pushing it. Let's say you're using 4 pads a day. And let's say your period is like 5 days. 5 times 4, 20.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
There goes almost the entire box in just one period cycle, Isabel. Isabel, how long are you wearing your pads for? Oh no. Isabel's over here like wearing one pad the entire period cycle. Isabel, I'm scared. And tampons are not 18 years and up. There's no age restriction on a period product. Why would there be? This is why period education is so important. That's funny though. 6 months? I mean, it sucks, but you'll be okay because you know Isabel's wrong. Isabel though, I hope you're joking.
Say, ooh.
So when I was 11 or 12, I got my period at night. I was at my cousin's house and he was pissed. Like he literally told me, ew, you're disgusting. I don't have a period. You're just dying and trying to cover it up. His mom was so freaking mad. I swear to God, we haven't spoken in that moment since. You're joking, right? You're mad at me and calling me disgusting because I'm dying and trying to cover it up.
What? Oh. Okay.
I would simply never let him live this down. We could be 50 years old and I'd be like, hey, remember that time you called me disgusting because you thought I was dying and it was just natural bodily function? And you were like, I don't have a period. Okay, yeah, because you have a penis. Okay, so I was about 10 years old and I was on a family trip to Disney. We went on a roller coaster and once we got up from the ride, I saw blood everywhere on the seat and on my shorts. One of the male workers saw this and immediately just turned around and my brother didn't notice. I really don't think anybody did notice because I also immediately put my sweater around my waist to keep it from showing. But I just remember walking out of there and hearing this one dude scream, there's blood on my butt. I have never ran so fast out of there. My favorite part about this is the employee that was like, nope, I did not see that happen. He really said, I don't get paid enough for this. Sucks, but you'll be okay. I think it sucks more for the guy that sat in someone else's period blood. Like that on the wrong day would have been my 13th reason for real. Because what do you mean I just sat in someone's blood? That's so disgusting. Quite literally a biohazard. Nothing about this sounds like the happiest place on earth, but you'll be okay. You survived and you're here to tell the tale. The other guy now goes around telling people that he sat in blood at Disney World and he has never gone back since. And the employee has probably quit. Once me and my crush got selected for the lead in my school dance and my crush had to like pick me up and turn me around. I had butterflies. At that moment, I had just realized that I was on my period and when my crush picked me up, all of the blood from my coochie was all over his costume. Yeah, sis, so that thing you thought was butterflies? Nah, that was your uterus releasing blood. She said, ooh, my tummy tingling. It's your uterus shedding its lining. That's now all over your crush. I would guess I can't keep girl bosses, bro. I'm not gonna think about that because what do you mean? I get to have this cute romantic moment with my crush and all of a sudden my coochie blood is all over him. Oh, babes, thoughts and prayers. This last one says, the day after my birthday I got my period, was dumped by my boyfriend, had a sinus infection, bled through my white pants at school, and was judged by my friend when I cried about it all. Anyways, I'm glad you absolutely love my videos and I am so sorry you experienced all of this. Genuinely, I think you should stay in your room. It's time to take some self-care. Sit back, relax, lay in bed, you know, eat some snacks that won't make your cramps worse actually. Stay away from the sweets and the chips and the salty stuff. Maybe eat some fruit and just watch some Netflix for a week or so. You deserve it. I hope you got a new friend since then. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. If I didn't get to share your period horror story today, but you would like to share it with us, please do so in the comments below. Shout out of the day goes to Esmara. Thank you so much for submitting your story. If you would like to submit your story as well, I will make sure to leave a form in my pinned comments. You can send me your stories. I would not be able to make these videos if it weren't for you sending me your embarrassing stories. So yay! I hope you keep getting embarrassed and you keep telling me about it. I said with love. If you want to see more episodes of this series, I have an entire playlist on my channel that you can binge. And I also have a bunch of other series where I read a bunch of other different stories and secrets and do some funny things. I talk and do funny things on this channel. So if you like funny things and secrets and stories and all that good stuff, subscribe, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay safe out there. I hope you have a great new year and I will see you soon. Bye.